What is up, people? Mr. Fowler here, bringing you another video. This is for the update for January 15th, 2018. Vic the Trader and Hati, Sköll, and Fenrir. I don't know how Jagex pronounce it, but that's what it says. I'm going to pronounce it the way that I pronounce it. Okay, here we go. In this week's update, Vic the Trader returns alongside Hati, Sköll, and Fenrir. Keep reading to take part in our music survey to learn which new items are now 50% off in the Solomon store and for the patch note highlights, plus something a little extra. Vic the Trader. Our favorite merchant has resumed his post south of the Birthrup Lodestone. Unaccompanied, this time by his cousin Rick, Vic has updated his store with two shiny new items, the Sun Fury outfit and the Nature's Sential outfit. The Sun Fury outfit is 200 credits per piece, and the Nature's Sential outfit is 500 credits per piece. Hati, Sköll, and Fenrir. The time has come again. It's time to rally the wolf pack and huff and puff your way through Fremennik's province's three big bad wolves, Hati, Sköll, and Fenrir, for the cosmetic and XP rewards that await. Chat with Valley or Vithar for information. Hati, found in the woods southeast of Relica, drops Hati Paws, which grant bonus combat experience as well as a cosmetic cloak and hood. Sköll, found by adding 120 logs to the bonfire west of the Relica entrance, drops Sköll Boots, which grant bonus experience in agility or woodcutting, and a cosmetic amulet. Fenrir, found southeast of Relica near the Golden Tree, drops Fenrir's Tooth, which rewards players with bonus experience in either herblore or summoning, as well as cosmetic gear for the body and legs. As with previous years, both Hati and Sköll have a chance to drop the helmet or the spear belonging to Ear, which can be returned to her at the Golden Tree in exchange for bonus prayer or divination XP, plus overrides of both items. Should your encounters with the wolves not yield either item, you can get hold of one by harvesting enriched wisps and the other by trading with another player. Please note that you will never receive a cosmetic drop that you already possess. Furthermore, Iron Men will not be party to bonus XP. Then they have a whole big thing to read that has to do with the wolves and stuff. I'll read that at the end of the video. Music survey. Want your favorite RuneScape tracks on Spotify and iTunes? How about as a premium packaged 180G vinyl? We're looking at ways to make this possible, and with a vast library of now over 1,200 tracks, we want you to help us compile them into themed albums and compilations. Tell us which tracks to include and how you'd like to see them released here. And then there's a link that you can click to take the music survey. Solomon Store Sales. Here are the 50% off bargains available to you during week 3 of the sale. Death by Air, Armchair Warrior Resting, Arcane Smelting, Magician Teleport, Sad Walk, Lightning Blast, Party Pack, Linza Pack, Warborn Behemoth, Wicked Pouch, Overlord, Skeletal Wings, Nefarious Edge, and Skyguard Outfit. Patch Note Highlights. A number of the messages typically received on login have been removed or tweaked. The following can now be toggled on or off in the chat settings. Player-owned port voyage complete missions, player-owned port random flavor messages, Eastern Lands login messages, daily challenge login messages. The dungeoneering map now reliably reopens for all party members when joining a dungeon. The players who were previously unable to take advantage of the 2-for-1 RuneMetrics Premier Club offer can now do so. Players can now auto-redeem Dungeoneering token bags and cash bags One from Treasure Hunter. Holiday Parade no longer plays in the Grand Exchange. It has been automatically unlocked upon login for players who did not take part in the 2017 Christmas event. Skill plot icons will now appear in Dungeoneering sinkholes. Players can now combine used variants of the Scrimshaw of Corruption, Aggression, and Sacrifice. And by the way, for the part where it's auto-redeems Dungeoneering token bags and cash bags from Treasure Hunter, they need to include the auto-redeem function for Dungeoneering bags for pickpocketing the elves in Prif Dinis, because that can be a bit annoying. Anyway, then it just says, enjoy Aru, the RuneScape team. And then they also talk about Lootscape. Again, as I said last week, it says connect your RuneScape account to your Twitch account, tune in on Tuesday, Friday, or Sunday live streams, and get a chance at the Lootscape item for this month. Okay, now to read off what they wrote about the wolves. Beneath the shadow of Relica, a lone hunter stalks the night. His cheeks, nose, and ears are flush with cold, and his breath fogs in front of him. Snow crunches beneath his boots. He plucks at his bowstring, absent-mindedly, to distract himself from the yawn of his empty belly. It's been a hard winter. Together with the other predators, the lack of game has driven him further towards the mountain, and there's been talk of wolves. He goes to pluck the bowstring again, then hesitates. He's heard something moving in the trees. With luck, it will be his ticket home. He thinks of his family, of warming his hands by the hearth. He must be careful not to waste this chance. The hunter slinks into the shadows as silently as he can and nocks an arrow. He's sure now that there's something there, but it's obscured by the conifers. As he tells himself to be patient, a memory creeps into his mind unbidden. No, not a memory, a legend. The legend of Hati, Sköll, and Fenrir. The savage wolves that they say no lone man can kill. Who it's foretold will devour the sun and moon to bring about the end of things. Who stalk the Fremenic province with the start of each new year. And how long has it been, he thinks, since his children took down their Christmas tree? His skin prickles, the wind dies, and the forest soaks in silence. Has it gotten colder? He is thinking about moving to a better vantage point when the moon breaks through the clouds, casting silver light down through the trees and chasing away the shadows that hide him. The creature will now see him if it only turns. As he looks around in panic, he spots a print in the snow that he hadn't seen before. The paw print of a huge wolf. He scrambles back, not daring to take his eyes from the spot. The arrow falls to the ground. His heart hammers against his ribcage. He takes a deep breath and focuses his mind. Wasn't it said that riches await the adventurer who slew any one of the three great wolves? Legendary items which could improve his skill and keep his family fed for the rest of their lives. Trophies abundant so that none might doubt his heroism. The hunter reaches for the arrow in the snow. Licking his lips, he stalks back to his vantage point. He tells himself that an arrow in the beast's heart will make him a hero, and a rich one if the legends are true. He thinks of draping his wife in diamonds as he readies the arrow and tells himself not to hesitate. If he hesitates, he's lost. The creature is now in front of him, but still obscured from view. To get it in range, he must rise above the thicket that shields him. Sweat glistens on his brow, despite the cold. His blue-knuckled hands tremble. Finally, he stands. He takes aim at the creature as it meets his eye. Then it raises its antlered head and springs away. The hunter curses aloud. He'd hesitated. Wolf or not, that deer would have fed his family for a week. Now they will go hungry. He curses again and throws down his bow. The growl that comes from behind him is low and muffled. The enraged hunter barely hears it. Certainly not in time. And thanks for watching, guys. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.